Alright, so I've got the Motorola Droid Bionic here, and I've got Quadrant all loaded up, and I'm going to press Run Full Benchmark. And what this will do is go through a series of tests. You can see it tests the CPU, memory, input, output, database reads and writes, that sort of thing, 2D graphics, 3D graphics. And what this does is really test the power of that dual-core processor, which is 1 gigahertz. There's the 2D graphics. And we'll also test the 1 gigabyte of RAM, and really kind of put the device through its paces by running tests and seeing how fluently it can go through all these tests. And then it compares it to how other phones have done. So it gives you a number score. And it varies when you run at different times, but the idea is to give you a ballpark idea of how the device performs. So we'll see what number we get here. I've run it a couple different times, and it looks like this time we've got 2357, and you can see how that compares to a few other devices and operating system. The Nexus 1 is 2.2, or Nexus 1 running 2.2 and above. It almost doubles, it looks like. So this phone's ridiculously powerful, and you can see right here how well of a job it does. And then this is not the live-all, end-all, you know, the score is what it is. This is, again, just a benchmark to give you an idea of how it performs. But clearly, the Motorola Droid Bionic processor and RAM do a really good job at powering the device. And this is one of the reasons I recommend this, because as technology grows, which is doing rapidly fast, and Android gets more advanced, you're going to need a high-powered device to run it all. So a year from now, 2 years from now, will your phone be outdated and unable to keep up? Maybe. I mean, that's happened to a lot of people. But the Droid Bionic is kind of a little bit future-proof in that it's got a solid list of specs and internals that should help it run the more intensive apps and games and content a year from now and beyond. So that is the Quadrant test on the Motorola Droid Bionic. Feel free to post your own results in the comments.